Alright guys, so just in case, before we get into the video, I do advise you there, I am not ruining these people's individual experiences as much as you think I am. Really, I'm having fun. I actually become just a bit more competitive in this game. I start to lessly use the bombs, but I would only use them when I necessarily needed. But in the server, when I necessarily need that grenade, I'd first do some trolling, but if you stop right here, I'm probably going to pause the video. There's just one of these two usernames that are in the game that are currently hacking the game inside Block City Wars 2, which I don't do. I do not give myself infinite HP, I don't give myself infinite damage, or infinite speed or something like that. So please pay attention to mine. I do not do that. I just I just have infinite money and coins and currency, and that's it. The rest of all the experience I still have to get, as this game still requires me to actually play the game. Literally actually play the game. That player right there that I just got killed by is the player with infinite damage and infinite health. These two players must be reported instantly if the game ever sees this, but I don't really honestly think the game's going to look at this video and report them, but they've probably been at it for a while. But I do quite tell there's actually a hacker in the game while I was recording this video on my mobile phone, that there's one hacker in there who particularly doesn't even know how to play the game. So I kind of troll and mess around with this hacker by constantly shooting at them and using a grenade, like simply repeating the same actions over and over again just to see if they react. Later on in the video, I kind of adapt to using ice grenades on the hacker, because seemingly the ice grenades, even though they can't die no matter what, any guns, any running them over, any guns with high damage, any explosions or grenades, they get annoyed mostly by ice type weapons. So I do warn you about that. At least the game is pretty hectic. I did have to rejoin the server because when I was recording, it was a little bit of a trouble trying to get past the hacker's reach. The hacker is a little more aggressive. The one that doesn't know how to play the game is the one that's most aggressive. But I think they kind of leveled down in the video, and this is probably one of the largest intros I've ever done. Welcome to another video. Please mention that you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be very great. That crown that you see in the map that you saw that I keep opening up is the hacker themselves. They have gotten many kills in the game. From that, see that's them. I ran them over and it didn't kill them, even though I'm using the fastest car in the video game. That game, Block City Wars 2, it's very fast. I currently just leveled and I got very used to using the guns just a little more before I recorded. So that's why, rather than by rejoining, I had to get a little used to it, because the players that I was currently playing in were actually quite good. So you know what that requires me to be? Actually good. So to cope with my jealousy and me seething at how terribly I can't play this game because I only know how to throw grenades, I started to basically, see that right there, I started to basically actually have to care about the game once in a while, because whatever happened to me in the game, I wasn't able to get as many kills because the players were actually very good, and we had some high ranks in there. We had some 3rd to 4th ranks, but it was I never really found any 5th one. But I did notice the players were pretty much more active in the game, and all I'm doing here is just trying to avoid this hacker, so I'm pretty much doing everything I can to get away. I'm going around in cars, players are even evacuating to different places. I saw a lot of players at this battleship again. It's not that new to me that players would retreat to the battleship because they know it's way too hectic in the city. So of course, just like I am, I don't hold mercy to any players that play the game. I really don't. And hope you enjoy my voice recording. While it happens, sometimes I might have to just jump in to narrate. Okay, that car almost running me over. Sometimes I might have to narrate this video because in the recording I can't record my voice. And if I tried recording my voice, it would not do well. As well as there was a lot of sounds, there was a lot of beeping. I didn't want my recording to be disturbed, so I preferably would do it through this phone right here, where I'm able to record the gameplay, just so you can see if you guys can enjoy. This will be a longer video than normal because the game got so good, so heated up, so intense that I couldn't leave the game after half an hour. I had to stop to record an extra time because Mobizen has that 20-minute thing. So you might see one small cut in a video for me cutting the video because Mobizen has this 20-minute limit, where if it goes past that 20 minutes, it's considered very large, too large, that it has to split it in two. And I decided to cut it out much more earlier in the video just so that Mobizen doesn't cut out that one annoying segment that I really needed. So I do, and yeah, I guess that's it. You'll be seeing a lot of mech battles, a lot of cars exploding, a lot of running over, a lot of just annoying the hacker, the two genuine actual hackers in the game. I just modded this game, that's all. I never really wanted to make these people annoyed. I just need to troll, and that's it. It's like what I'm doing. It's like what I used to do in this game. That's all. Yes, I do. I used to play Pixel to Run 3D, and yes, that's all. I guess I don't want to extend this intro. We're gonna get into the game. Just a lot of action. It's gonna get very intense. I actually use guns in the game. I actually use skills, and that's all. Top Files. That's out. I'm gonna pop into this video again to narrate something if I ever have to, and that's all. Enjoy the gameplay. 6 minutes and 17 seconds of narration. Wow. And yeah, you see right there, we just throw a lot of grenades, bombs. They pick up their speed and just kill us in a single hit. We try to run them over, it won't work. I tried fending them off with any gun. I thought maybe it's just a lot of HP and not infinite health, but I was very wrong. That I noticed that in the video, it was not exactly the infinite HP that annoyed me more. It's the part that the player did not know. They did not know how to play the game properly. So sometimes either they were very slow, sometimes their ping was weird, sometimes they swung randomly. And I get it. Sometimes, see right there, the health just suddenly went that color and went back to normal. So assuming from what I learned, I think that's possibly a trigger of some sorts. And then suddenly, right as I'm doing that, another player engages thinking that I'm just probably trolling and doing something else. While I'm trying to take out the hacker, a few players just get in the way, So you might expect me getting shot from behind from players that simply just don't understand that I'm attacking a player that doesn't even know how the game, but they're hacking. Just so you know, I'll tell you, keep watching the video, just see where this goes. Just see where this actually goes. I'll let you guys do it. And yeah, I'll let you guys focus. And yeah, I had to start resorting to using this pew pew gun. Yeah, make sure to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'd be very great. Thank you. That'd be very helpful. That'll make my future projects much more affordable and much more easier. Thank you. And that's where I found out ice was pretty effective on this hacker. So I mean, it's working very well to slow him down. The hacker already considerably has a terrible ping on their side, probably from the that one engine that they're using to hit the players. You can tell. And what I mean by keep watching the video, I'll explain that later. But the video, I mean, it's half an hour. Trust me, in half an hour, a lot happened. For now, in the video, in the beginning right here, we're just basically trolling, messing around, going around the same area for a bit. And then we actually go back to the city where there's actually much more chaos than I didn't know that was happening around in the city. The city was very dead, and the other one, that guy right there that you see that just killed me there, is going to make a lot of appearances later on in the video. You're gonna see that hacker change the skin a few times, so please hold on the video. No worries, we'll get there. What I meant by very insane, because I actually start to use guns and I stopped using the ice gun. I usually use only the ice bomb with the hacker, though. So don't worry about me not having skills part. I'll be using guns later on in the video, but first I'll just be messing around with this hacker until I think I get bored of it, which we have already wasted 13 minutes of your life watching for. So yeah, thanks. Continuing with the video, and we're back. There was nowhere that when I was going to enter this city, when I got finally in this part of the recording, there's nowhere that I ever think that it was gonna get very hectic. The first things I saw was, of course, a car and a few players, but I didn't think the place would actually be occupied. Again, the hacker decides to play around, just jump, probably I think acting just a little friendly, probably trying to get along with me. I threw a few ice balls just to annoy him again, just to get the entire point across. I went inside the city because I thought, it's time to leave that place. A lot of people are just leaving now, the same people. And then I start to notice that some of the individuals are actually talking to each other through the Block City Wars 2 chat. So, with the flow going around here, we just, I kind of like, okay, yeah, we got that badge too, but, look, here, watch, just watch. And just when I thought it was going to get very boring, I kind of saw the hacker again and just threw a bunch of ice bombs right on top of them. I was just about to enter a zone where a bunch of the players that I was about to go against was filled with a lot of sweats and players with very, very strong armor and mechs on their side. This is one of the last seconds before everything changed, because right when I was going to take a turn, I saw a mech, an actual mech of that level and that quality just run on the road like that. And I was like, yes, I think I just probably entered the zone where, well, not just the zone. I think I'm playing at a specific hour where the most sweatiest players are playing, because right when I started playing, I started to die a lot more, not because of the hacker, but because there was an actual mech. I had to change everything, changed my mech, I even had to change into a tank later on in the video. Look at all of those cars! Look at that! Look at how many are actually surrounding me! Look, we got bombs, we got explosions, we got cars, we got some players in different armor. There's that same guy from earlier. Then that mech came up again. You know what that, did you see that earlier? 5,000 star plus mech. The 5,000 star plus mech Frel looking thing. I actually had to take that Frel out of there when it started happening. Alright. Oh, Frel, I'm actually gonna have to take myself serious because I'm actually dying a lot more. We got to 43 kills easily, a little more later on, but not this part. Look at that! Look at that thing! My player is an experienced player. So, but yeah, that's cool. Very cool. I'm actually having to try this way because not every day we're gonna get a free server where everybody's just so super easy to kill. This server was dead serious when somebody needs to kill, when somebody kills you, when people persecute you, they prosecute you. That's just gonna get serious. just let it watch on. I'm just gonna be eating a few snacks while I narrate the rest of the whatever happens in this video. 22 minutes in. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that's it. That's all. At this point, I felt like I had to go with a tank because right there quite a long while after struggling against the mechs because I felt like my mech wasn't doing any good. The mech was clearly superior and much more superior than mine, the one that they are using, and mine wasn't doing as well. There's about 2 other mech users in the game, and I wasn't doing super well. I was easily taken out with ease, so I had to, say, what, I'll go with the tank. The tank has similar type of resistance amount. Sorry about that, burp. It has similar amount of resistance. It's very fast, and you can't see it too well when it's in the distance in the air. It also has quite the durability and power, so it's like, what, I'll use a tank for now. I'll use a mech when I think it is much more as capable as a 5,000 star plus mech. I don't have that many stars, and I'm not willing to risk that multiple times just so I'm running everywhere with no direction and no plan. So excuse those last minutes, those were just hellish. Just so you know, I chose not to cut the amount of video right there at all, because I do know that a lot of players would doubt that sometimes when I skip it's a little off that I skipped. Maybe I pressed something or activated something or another hacks. Do not think that's exactly what happened. I did not skip it. I chose not to cut out that part, that very long segment of me not narrating, only because I wanted to show how much I ran every single time I died. When I move very fast and far, I can take out many, or I can face many, but there's that one mech that always takes me out very quickly, and I end up having to walk a lot. So, and then I see the map technically, and I easily see that there's a mech moving very quickly across, or somebody's using a vehicle or something. So that's when I caught this user. As you can tell, a lot of the users that have been currently fighting were very high ranked, or had very strong armor, had some weapon that was very annoying against any player that was a similar rank as me or higher. So I chose to go tank. I was not very used to using tank, so excuse my very terrible tank driving skills. I did not have it. I had much more mech and much more motorcycle skill. I chose not to use motorcycle because it's a lot more smaller, and I take my chances with the tank as it's a little more square. It's a lot less you have no control over what you're driving, and the controller, like when it's pointing at a specific target, that one that right there, that aim circle, that thing right there you saw that I forgot the name of. I'm not going to decide trying to name because I'm too lazy. I will, basically everybody's here to try hard. We got bombs, grenades, expensive running cars with high durability, 2 mech users, people using jetpacks, people using very new guns, people just jumping at me. All of what you can see, like sometimes it's either dead, sometimes it's only because it's really me just dying very far away from where I spawned. Just so you can tell that I'm not like hiding anything at all. Whenever I die far away. I respawn far away. That's it. See, look, I spawn here. Where am I? Right? See, they're right over there, but they know I'm over here. So some of these players know how to read the map too. So basically, I found quite my match today. I was not able to get as many kills. And how should I end the video? Just ending the video with basically 6-9 kills, and I'm done. 6 to 9 kills and I'm done. We're gonna get ourselves 6-9 kills, but imagine, you think just because I'm 6 kills away it would be that easy. No, it would not be that easy. Every player here is able to kill me as many times as I killed them. So in retaliation, I try my best to get as much as I can before I leave, because I know that my stars are the only thing that I'll be able to count up if I was to kill many players in return of me not being able to increase my streak over there on the top of the screen. It's at 9 and not 20, it's not max or anything. So I gotta do my best to get up there very quickly. I gotta get very brutal with them.